Do you dream about skyrocketing your online business without breaking the bank? Well, buckle up, because today we're taking a deep dive into a topic that can help you avoid the most disastrous mistakes and biggest blunders in the digital marketing world. The biggest mistake that I see is not targeting the correct keywords. There's so many tools out there to help you get and extract those keywords, from Helium 10 to Jungle Scout and plenty of other tools. We want to focus on the keywords that are relevant. We don't need to be using keywords that are not applicable to the product. How can we check the relevancy? Well, we have a few different steps to do that. One, we need to check the search volume. Is it justified? Should we even be targeting this keyword? Out of the top 10 sellers, at least 7 of those sellers must rank below 50 on that keyword. And then we check the first page of Amazon for that keyword. And we want to make sure that all the products are basically the same, except for 3 or 4 word count keywords. In that case, there should be at least 2, but at the very most 6. The second biggest mistake is neglecting negative keywords. Negative keywords are a fantastic way at saving your spend that prevent spending money on keywords that don't match your campaign. These are keywords that help prevent you from spending money on results that don't help your campaign. I find Amazon search terms are the best way to identify these keywords. We also use different performance metrics, from impressions, clicks, conversions, ACoS. We see which search terms are not performing well, and then we add those into the negative keywords. A few tools are also available which can help analyze your search term report, like Selix, as well as Negative Keyword Pro. The third most common mistake I see is by not having an optimized product listing. Your campaign may be working well. You might have high impressions, high conversions, high CTR, low CPC, but you still may struggle to increase your ACoS. The main reason behind this is your listing issues. The conversion of your customer solely depends on your listings. We want to make sure we have high quality images, proper bullet points, descriptions, and so on. The fourth mistake I see is people not consistently monitoring their campaigns. It's critical to constantly be updating and monitoring your campaigns. This is not something that you can just leave on autopilot. And honestly, it's the reason why most sellers end up with 0% profit, or worse, they end up negative. You need to monitor your campaigns on a daily basis. Amazon provides search term reports for different report categories, as well as report types. Different performance metrics should be considered when you're analyzing your campaign, from ACoS to CPC to your CTR, your impressions, clicks, and so on. According to your performance and all these KPIs, you need to adjust and make changes to your PPC campaign. The changes may include targeting, search terms, the bidding amount, and so on. The fifth most common mistake I see is not setting a budget. Before getting into any business, you need to analyze the financial aspects of it. If you want to sell on Amazon, you need to consider advertisement expense very seriously. I have seen a ton of sellers close their business, and anyone that tells you Amazon is a walk in the park is blatantly lying to you. This business is hard, but it also has a lot of reward. You can earn a crazy amount of money and change your life, but you need to be willing to put in the work that other people are not. You're gonna have to put in a lot of sacrifice because a lot of people want that dream. Some of these products even have very high profit margins, but due to poorly or uncontrolled marketing expenses, they run out of their budget and they're not even able to make a positive ROI. You need to set a monthly, weekly, daily budget for your ad campaigns. Also put a budget on your testing and don't spend too much money on it. Be realistic. I like to be overly conservative with my expenses. That way I don't put myself in a precarious situation where I have a cash flow crisis. The sixth most common mistake I see is overlooking your competitor analysis. You need to analyze your competitor's performance. Track what they're doing while you're running your own campaigns. Are they adjusting their product price? How is their sales rank going? How is their review velocity? How are their sales? Are they running promotions? Are they using creative and unique methods in order to drive sales in the niche? For instance, in the waist wrap category, there's a company that has 2 separate listings that are very highly ranked. And what they do is they have one of their listings priced at $25, and then they change the pricing down to $19, so they get a slash and discount. At the same time, they take their other listing and they switch it from $19 up to $25. So basically, they're just flip-flopping these listings. They're constantly having this slash price, which helps attract customers, and then they're adjusting their PPC campaigns and doing more PPC on the lower priced variant, and they're able to compete and do things that most other sellers can't do because they only have one listing. So it's very important to monitor these things, understand that, position your product in a way that you're able to compete and that you're going to be able to take market share and you're not the blind leading the blind. We also can help find different things to focus on in terms of market gaps, possible ways to market the product that your other competitors aren't doing, which can lead to an increase in sales, or you can see something that they are doing that is resulting in a ton of sales that you can also copycat. Another very common mistake is prioritizing ACOS over tacos. There are two types of costs that we need to consider, ACOS as well as tacos, but sellers seem to be very confused as to which they should prioritize. The end goal is to make your product highly profitable and as well as increasing the sales. And the tacos should be considered in order to evaluate the ad cost of the product. In order to increase your tacos, you need to improve your ACOS. ACOS is the ad cost that you're running. We need to find out those campaigns that have high ACOS, analyze them, and try to improve the ACOS. Improving the ACOS cumulatively will also improve the tacos. Another common mistake is market segmentation. Naming convention is key to segmentizing your campaigns. You can mention all these in your naming convention, from your portfolio to your ads. For the portfolio name, we can use the SKU or product name with a short description. For the campaign name, we can use SKU/the ad type, video, the image, etc. And then for the ad group, we can use SKU, the ad type, as well as the styling. You can always have your own naming convention, and you can create separate campaigns for different keywords, like high search volume keywords, low search volume keywords, loosely related keywords, highly related keywords, and so on. Segmentizing your campaigns will help you a ton later on when you need to do analysis and make changes. This way you can always check on what's going on deep inside these PPC campaigns. The ninth most common mistake I see is search term isolation. It's the idea of deriving search terms into one single campaign. Say, for example, I'm targeting garlic press into a broad campaign match, then negative that exact garlic press in the campaign, then looking for a broad pop-up, broad base. The 10th most common mistake I see is neglecting ad types of Amazon PPC. There's sponsored brands, sponsored display, Amazon DSP. Sellers normally only focus on sponsored product, but Amazon has different types of PPC options. Sponsored brand and sponsored display are arguably the most useful, and the targeting is very broad in these two options. For sponsored brands, we put the ads of our whole brand stores and target the keywords and the products against it. It's very useful as customers get full access to our entire catalog of products. And for sponsored display ads, we can use our images as well as videos and target the keywords and products against it. This can lead to very high conversions, especially if the listings and video ads are very optimized. If you're struggling or you need someone to help give you guidance through this journey, I have an agency called GigaBrain. We are here to help from A to Z throughout the entire process. We do things from product development to product research to optimization, PPC campaigns, anything Amazon, you name it. This kind of stuff I find very fun. I love problem solving, and I would love to help you out through this process. If you have any interest with working with me and helping avoid costly mistakes as well accelerate your growth, you can find a link in the description and you can book a time with me and we can chat and see if you would be a good fit for our agency. If you have any questions, comments, you can leave them below and I'll happily address them. I look forward to continuing to ship you new content and delivering you value weekly. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.